Kusangpo and a very warm welcome to Bhutan This Week, our weekly news magazine program. I'm Sharab Zangmo. Our top stories this week. The 21st round of border talks between Bhutan and the government of the People's Republic of China was held yesterday. Japan proposes to open an embassy in Bhutan by April next year. And a biometric system, first of its kind, will be in place at certain entry points in the country. The 21st round of the border talks between Bhutan and the government of People's Republic of China was held yesterday. The 8-member Chinese delegation was led by Vice Foreign Minister Liu Zhemin and the Bhutanese delegation was led by Foreign Minister Rinzin Dorji. The two delegations reaffirmed their commitment to resolve the boundary issues at the earliest through mutual consultation, understanding and accommodation on the basis of the four guiding principles agreed to in 1988 and 1998 Agreement on the Maintenance of Peace and Tranquility in the Bhutan-China border areas. The meeting agreed to conduct joint technical field survey in the first week of September in Pasamlung area in Bumtang. The chairman of the Standing Committee of Foreign Affairs of the House of Representatives from Japan, Katsuyuki Kawai, said it is the first time that the House of Representatives of Japan is sending a delegation to a foreign country. He said that out of the 200 countries, he chose Bhutan.
Well, during each of the meetings with the officials of the Bhutan side, I have made a very important proposal. That is, in the next Japanese fiscal year, which starts next April, the government of Japan should open the new embassy here in Thimphu. And I told all those people who I met that I, as the chairman of Foreign Affairs Committee, would strongly work the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the government of Japan to open this new embassy in Thimphu.
Mr. Katsuyuki Kawai and his 9-member delegation visited the Tashi Chezong today. They are in the country on a 2-day visit. Mr. Kawai is an elected member from Hiroshima's 3rd district. He has been elected 5 times to the House of Representatives. He studied law at the Kyoto University in Japan. Mr. Kawai has also served as the Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs and as the Senior Vice Minister for Justice, among other prestigious posts. This is Mr. Katsuyuki Kawai's 3rd visit to Bhutan. Earlier in the day, Mr. Kawai visited the Rinchen Kinpen Lower Secondary School. He talked to the students and visited a few classrooms as well. Tenzin Rabke, BBS News.
Foreigners, except diplomats and official passport holders visiting Bhutan, will now be required to enroll their fingerprints through a biometric system at the entry point. The Department of Immigration launched a new system on Thursday. This biometric system, first of its kind, will be placed in certain entry points in the country within this week.
The Home and Cultural Affairs Minister Damchudoji launched the biometric system. Speaking at the launch, the minister said the new system will help the Immigration Department to further enhance their service delivery. At the launch, the function of the biometric system was also demonstrated. With the implementation of biometric system, biometric features of fingerprints and facial images shall be captured of the foreigners, including foreign workers and tourists. The foreigners visiting the country for the second time will just need to undergo verification. If found registered, they will not have to go through a similar enrollment phase. The Director General of the Department of Immigration, Chilawangchuk, said the system is introduced to render prompt and professional public services and to strengthen the national security. He added that system will enable any front desk officials to verify any individual by capturing fingerprints. This will also enable the officials to determine whether to grant permit or not by going through the pass information. The Director General said it will help in curbing fraud documents and imposters. The biometric system was designed by the Department of Immigration and developed by a professional international firm, Tiger IT Bangladesh Limited. Sonam Lhamo for PBS News.
A 20-year-old Kinle Dukpa from Lunana who was hit by an arrow from a compound bow on Thursday was airlifted by chopper to Thimphu yesterday.
Kinle Dukpa was playing a game of archery yesterday when he was hit on his left shoulder blade. The arrow pierced about 11 centimeters deep. Kinle Dukpa arrived in Thimphu at about 9:40 a.m. today. An ambulance transported him to the emergency room from Luntifu. Doctors checked on his condition and said he is stable, but the foreign object would have to be surgically removed.
Right now he is stable, and thanks to the chopper, it's very helpful. He could have landed up with severe infections, and he could have even died. But with the help of the chopper, he has been here within 1 hour. Within half an hour, we flew back from Lunana, picked him up, and now presently he's stable. But inside, we are yet to confirm with X-ray, and then we'll take him to OT and explore under anesthesia.
Health officials in Lunana called the ministry and informed them that Kinle would have to be brought to Thimphu for treatment.
The lamda de omachin the ngaching gede chigome the anibeodalu the namdu helicopter na bangop the namesme khachi.
If you have to walk, it will take about 8 days. That's why bringing him here by helicopter was very important. We talked to private firms in India and Nepal for a helicopter, but it would take at least 2 days to complete the formalities. After informing His Majesty's office, His Majesty commanded the Royal Bhutan Army to help. They requested for a helicopter from the Indian Army. So at 9:50, we were able to fly the patient to Thimphu. If we weren't able to do this, his life would have been at risk.
Hiring a chopper from a private firm would have cost the Ministry of Health more than 1.5 million Nultrum. Doctors said the surgery went well and Kinle is recovering. Denzin Rabki, BBS News.
The Galfu-Assam route finally reopened on Monday after remaining closed for more than a month following the collapse of Deoseri Bridge in Assam, India. This has been made possible with financial contribution from the business community and contractors in Galfu.
Had it not been for the business community and contractors of Galfu, the Galfu-Assam route was likely to remain closed for at least 6 months. But with the help of Galfu-Dunkak and police, a bypass road was constructed in the area with financial contribution from the business community and the contractors in Galfu. Having worked for about a week, the bypass road was ready to open for traffic by 3 p.m. today. It has been more than a month since the bridge at Deoseri in Assam, India, partially collapsed, closing the Galfu-Assam route to traffic. As a result, all vehicles travelling to and from Galfu had to make a detour from Thimphu, escalating the price of goods, fuel and LPG cylinders. Whether it is small or big business, Galfu has encountered a huge kind of a business deficit at this time because of this bridge, which is the only lifeline to Galfu. It is more than a month now, and although the Border Roads Organization have their own plan, and if we wait for their plan, and it's going to take very long time, they have to seek approval from every step of officer they have. But with the bypass road opening to traffic tomorrow, prices of the goods, fuel and LPG cylinders are expected to come down. The bypass road was constructed at a cost of about 250,000 Nultrum. Compiled for Fuba, this is Sonam Rinchin, PBS News.
Thousands of chorten adorn the Bhutanese mountains and valleys. It can be seen almost everywhere on the hilltops and even on the highways. Some of them are many centuries old, but a chorten still intact with its precious nangtins is now hard to find.
Chortens are often built in memory of great lamas. It is also constructed to subdue or protect a community from an evil spirit. Chortens are built at a crossroad and passes as well as landslide and accident-prone areas. For many of us, chortens are considered a place of worship. We offer our prayers and circumambulate the chortens to gain merit in our life. But for those people who are trying to find a way to earn a quick but illegal fortune, chortens are seen as a source of wealth. Many offerings, including mantras, jewelry and other precious objects, are put inside the chortens during the construction. And these precious objects are the reason why chortens are being vandalized. Kanglung Shera Khimpo Karmarangdal said, it is not really necessary to put the precious objects inside the chortens.
There are numerous ways to place zungs inside the chete. It is also not really necessary to put the zung. A huge chete can be constructed with few mantras as nangtins. Why people put precious things inside the chete is because it is believed to bring peace and prosperity in the community and to all the sentient beings.
Chorten vandalism is a serious offense according to the law. One can be imprisoned for life if caught vandalizing a chorten. From the religious point of view, chorten vandalism is the most sinful act.
People think that it will be good to rob a chete and sell the nangtins. It is not at all a good deed. Firstly, it will be difficult to get the zungs. Even if they get it, they will be caught and will go to prison. And if by chance they escape, they will never become rich and be happy. And after death, there is no forgiveness, but will directly go to hell.
But this does not seem to deter people from robbing chortens of its precious nangtins. In Tashigong and Tashiansi Dzongkaks, 42 chortens were vandalized last year. Till July this year, 41 chortens have been vandalized. 8 men already received life imprisonment for a series of chorten robberies in Tashigong. 3 more men have been arrested recently and are being questioned by the police. Despite efforts from the police and stern legal actions from the judiciary, chortens continue to be vandalized in the country. At this rate, it is likely that almost all the chortens in the country will be vandalized within a couple of years unless some measures are put in place. Lemanamge for BBS News, Kanglung.
There had been frequent power disruption in Dorokha-Dungkak for quite some time now, and the residents have been living without any power supply since last Friday.
For over a week now, the people of Dorokha-Dungkak have been living in total darkness. Frequent power disruption and power blackouts since last Friday has made the lives of the locals difficult. Besides causing inconveniences in offices, the local businesses are also hampered.
We have frequent problems with electricity supply. Whenever there is lightning, the power supply gets disrupted. Hoteliers like us suffer as we depend entirely on electricity to prepare the meals. If it is for a day or two, it is fine, but it takes over a week to restore the power at times.
With the arrival of electricity supply, everyone here started buying rice cooker and other appliances. But now, whenever there is power disruption, we face problems. At times, we run out of mobile battery, and we cannot even use our mobile phones during emergency.
Similarly, the students of Dorokha Middle Secondary School also face various problems. They said they are concerned that frequent power disruption might hamper their academic performance. Although the school has solar light facilities, the students say it doesn't last longer. They added switching to candles and kerosene lamp is expensive.
Since our school is located in a remote place, we face various problems when there is no proper power supply.
When our school organizes events, we face problems due to power disruption.
The office in charge from the Electricity Supply Division in Phinxling said they have cleared the power line from Phinxling to Bosoka. However, there is line fault in between Bosoka to Tashting. A team has been trying to locate the fault. Kampal for Karmawangdi, Pemasuki for BBS News.
Invention and innovation have proven to be crucial components for the development of modern societies. To develop a systematic innovation capability to derive business value, experts from the Amity project from Thailand are here in the country to train local artisans. The training focuses on enhancing the skills and knowledge of the instructors and the trainees.
These are from Thailand? Yes, these are from Bhutan. Okay. Lack of innovation, diversifications, quality improvement and appropriate packaging skills are some of the current challenges faced by the handicraft sector owing to be unsatisfactory end products. In line to cover these aspects, a 4-day workshop with the Amity group of association from Thailand is underway. During the workshop, the trainees from National Institute for Zori Chusum, Choki Traditional Arts School and Craft Bazaar are undergoing intensive training. They are trained by 37 experienced multidisciplinary experts from Thailand. Participants are taught to make artificial handicrafts from fish scale, embroidery, wood carving, lacquering and gold painting and natural color dyeing using betel nut solutions among others. The Director of Bureau of Educational Innovation Development, Thailand said Bhutan further needs to work on innovation to make value out of handicrafts.
Bhutanese students are already highly skilled in context to Bhutanese traditional arts and crafts. However, they need to further emphasize on innovation and diversification to make value out of it.
Have gone on to be accepted by technology, providing children and
the Amity project aims to encourage young people in creative and arts that would enhance education through holistic learning experiences. The workshop is being jointly organized by Agency for Promotion of Indigenous Crafts, National Institute for Zori Chusum in collaboration with Nehru Wangchuk Cultural Center. Pemasuki for BBS News.
A village skills development program was held in Samtsi. With participation from 15 girls, the program aims to enhance the capacity of villagers, especially women and girls, to sustain economic activities and create employment.
More than 100 villagers and out-of-school youth are undergoing a 3-month training in tailoring, embroidery, hairdressing and repairing electrical home appliances. The trainees share their reasons for joining the program.
In Sipsu, we do not have any Bhutanese tailors. All the tailors are from the neighboring border town in India. Even for simple stitching, we have come to rely on them. When I complete my course successfully, I would like to become a supplier of school uniforms.
I want to open a salon in my village only because places like Thimphu have countless number of salons. This is only a basic course. After this course, I wish to attend further courses and open my own beauty parlor.
The program coordinator Finsu Norbu remarks that the number of people participating in the skills development training course has been steadily increasing. This year, there were more applicants than expected, leading to a problem of space. Arrangements were made in Doroka for the training on electrical home appliances as the Samsi Gyok office could not accommodate the trainees.
Samsi Gyok has provided space, but the number of participants crossed more than 30 towards the end. Some participants walked 3 to 4 days for this course. We could not send them back. And as this course is very beneficial to them, we decided to accommodate everyone by moving one training to Doroka with permission from the Dzongkhag.
The Ministry of Labour and Human Resources has selected 2 Dzongkhags besides Samsi for the Village Skills Development Program, Pema Gasel and Shemgang. These 3 Dzongkhags have the highest poverty rates when compared to other Dzongkhags. This skill development course first started in Pema Gasel and will conclude in Shemgang. The course began on Tuesday in Samsi. The program is financially assisted by Asian Development Bank. Kampal for Karmongdi, Sonam Hamo for BBS News.
The 2D animation program titled Roan European Series 1 was launched on Thursday in the capital. The animation based on local content was launched by the Minister of Information and Communications, Tien Dungel.
Keep kumchini ji kudang jimale ten ngaji miser tu diki dang launche pinsum sode de se la.
The series is nearly half an hour long. Animation like this are aimed to familiarize the children with the local folk tales, legends and mythology, which will help to promote local content. It is also to promote local entrepreneurship, creativity and generate employment in the creative industry. The animation works was done by Druk Vision Studio. Pema Tsering, an animator, said the company has so far animated close to 15 programs.
I've done around 10 to 15 animations in the past, and to name a few, one is Up Naka, the other one is Waipenjo. For this particular animation, it is a 25 minutes production animation, and it took 5 months to complete this project.
And how many manpower?
We worked, we are around six people on this project particularly.
And he said animation is not an easy task.
Technically, I think we have to upgrade our skills in the first place, and secondly, I think we have to be more efficient in the terms of production. And thirdly, I think we need to have more projects in the future, and that gives us opportunity to learn ourselves more.
The series, launched by the Information and Communications Minister, will be aired on BBS. There are also plans to distribute the copies of the series to the primary and middle secondary schools in the country. Kampal for Pemaishe, Tanden Finso, BBS News.
Well, that is all we have for you in this week. Join us again next week for yet another edition of Bhutan This Week. Until then, this is Sharab Sangmo saying goodbye.